Tonight on Ark After Dark, special guest actress Daisy McClintock from TV's Most Dangerous Jobs. We'll have a closer look at her and some clips from Most Dangerous Jobs and the trailer for her upcoming movie. And now, your host, Jimmy Chonga!
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ark After Dark. We have a real special treat for you tonight. I don't know about you all, but one of my favorite things to do on a Saturday night while working on a dino daiquiri is tuning into an episode of Most Dangerous Jobs. Really gets your heart racing. If you're not familiar with the show, the hosts do a fantastic job of taking on extraordinarily difficult tasks here on the Ark to keep us and our wildlife safe. Rubber Ducky and Daisy are highly trained, not to mention brave. I have so much respect for their craft. Tonight's special guest needs no introduction, but she's getting one anyway. Here is the lovely Daisy McClintock! Welcome to the show, Daisy. We're so glad you could make it tonight. We know your schedule is over full like my glass of bourbon under the desk here.
Wow, thank you, Jimmy. I'm so glad to be here. This crowd is something else. Usually all I have watching me is Grumpy Camera Guy and Rubber Ducky.
Too bad he couldn't make it this time. What's he up to, anyway?
He is actually working on a few ideas for a Christmas special, which should air in just a few months.
Wow, that's fantastic. So what's it like to work with him and all the wildlife around here? I mean, surely it has to be a little stressful, right?
Well, you can't really blame Rubber Ducky for acting how he does sometimes. We have to keep the crew and animals safe, so you have to be quick to think of what to do next. So you have to be ready for any surprise, and I think that sometimes get to him, you know? But we do have a lot of fun filming and traveling. He really is such a wonder to work with. He's taught me so much of what I know.
Well, you've known him since you were little, haven't you?
Oh, for sure. He was good friends with my Uncle Rusty since I was just a little Sheila hanging around the McClintock farms. He and my uncle would teach me how to track some of these animals, especially some of the more difficult and exotic species that you wouldn't normally think you'd have to track down.
That reminds me, is it true that in one of the earlier episodes of Most Dangerous Jobs, you were actually able to track down a megalodon?
Oh yeah, that one episode wasn't really much of a challenge. That bloke's mouth was really bad. He had a bad case of gingivitis. So much so, I think even a phobia with a cold could have found him.
Speaking of your Uncle Rusty, is it true he's been missing for over a year now? You and your cousin Rusty Jr. have had to take over McClintock Farms, and with everything else going on, that has to be weighing down on you.
Yeah, Jim, as you know, he's a well-known adventurer in his own right, but among all the dangerous things he has done, no one ever expected anything bad like this could happen to him, and we don't expect we'd ever stop searching for him.
Does anyone know where he was last spotted?
At the moment, the only clue we have is he was venturing to another island to search for some rare artifacts and a potential new species, but he's never been gone this long without making some sort of contact, so we would never be able to pinpoint the last place he may have ended up.
Well, here's hoping something turns up soon. That's tragic. Well, you sure have learned a lot over the years. Maybe we can show a few clips from the show and give people a taste of what they can expect. Can you tell us what we're about to see here?
Yeah, that's a great idea. This is one of my favorites. This one where Rubber Ducky and I help birth an adorable baby mammoth. She's about to have her any minute.
This mammoth in the background may be the father. He seems to be keeping a close eye on us. He shouldn't be a bother.
I can see the baby. She looks to be coming out tusks first.
Amazing creatures, these mammoths, to endure that sort of pain. It is a little-known fact that this particular species of pachyderm is born with fully formed tusks. Quite a sight.
Come over here, Ducky. She's out. She's adorable.
Look at that little Sheila. She'll be a perfect addition to the herd. Let's give her a good once-over, eh?
She seems to be in perfect health and not afraid of us at all. I'm going to keep whistling and try to keep Freya calm.
Daisy is going over to try to get Freya up on her feet. She's been laying in the snow for what must be hours now. This little baby is something. That is amazing work, Daisy. Great work, really. Really it is. Well, it's time to take a break. Here's a message from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Introducing Dino Daiquiris To-Go pouches for adults on the go. Variety pack comes in 5 delicious flavors: Straw Cherry Volcano, Lime Green Raptor, Blueberry Ice Wyvern, Pronto Banana Cream, and the Orange Pineapple combination Death on the Beach. Only 50 calories per pouch. New from McClintlock Farms. Cold mini straw not included. Nothing's better than Dino Daiquiris.
Hey, welcome back. We got Daisy McClintlock here at the studio, and for those who didn't already know, Daisy's actually starring in a new movie coming out in
I knew you'd be bringing this one up. Evolution Television came up with the idea for the film and approached me about a year ago. I guess hosting Most Dangerous Jobs has really given my career a boost.
So what is this movie about?
Well, it's a bit of a suspense, action, thriller, comedy, motion picture called The Last Laugh, Giggles Strikes Again.
Oh, so this is a sequel.
What? No, why would you think that?
Well, nothing really. The bourbon must be sneaking up on me.
Oh, well, either way, I've got something special for you all. We're going to be releasing the trailer right here on Ark After Dark. Are you people excited to see it? Let's play it then.
Yeah, all right.
It's been 3 years since I've heard that laugh. 3 years since I've had a night's rest. So long since anything has felt normal. I never feel I am alone. Like he is still watching me. Waiting. Maybe this time we'll see who has the last
Wow, that is some spectacular footage, and it's so action-packed. I mean, it looked like you were doing most of your own stunts.
Working on the farm and in the wilderness most of my life has toughened me up. I'm not backing down from a simple stunt.
Amazing work, Daisy, really. The Last Laugh, Giggle Strikes Again will be out in theaters this Christmas. It's been a pleasure having you here tonight, Daisy.
I've had more fun than a wallaby frolicking about in the underbush.
Don't forget to catch Daisy and Rubber Ducky on Most Dangerous Jobs and Evolution Television. That's all we have time for tonight. See you next time!